Hey there, Aquarius. This is Joy with Joy of the World, here to take it into, to peek into the energies going on around you. Friends and subscribers, welcome back. And if you're new to this channel, click that subscribe button and ring the bell. They'll notify you anytime I post new videos. Also, if you find you like the content we provide here at Joy of the World, be sure to give us that big thumbs up, like, share, comment. Also, to those who've given donations into the channel, thank you from the bottom of my heart. We have 4 new decks coming in from Scotland, hopefully this week, in time for next week's videos. I'm really excited about those. Some of them have to do with the phases of the moon. Beautiful, beautiful. But what I'm seeing here is a bit of a quandary, Aquarius. There's some energy wanting to come in, but there's a block here down the road. Now, we could go through the whole thing, but I really feel like we need to deal with the block. The block is bothering me because it's still coming down to old days, old ways, like hand-me-down. It's like clothes that don't fit you anymore, and they never were quite right for you in the first place because you're so unique and special. They're ideas, they're things like that, thoughts, preconceived notions, that type of thing, that maybe you don't see yourself for who and how you really are. Definitely not seeing yourself as lovable, okay? At least not in this world, is what you're saying. But I see you're a perfect 10, and you're sitting on top of a gold mine. And what is that gold mine? It's your time. Your time, your presence, your energy is precious. Your life force here on this earth is magnificent, my friend. And we want you to get out. Take those magical, beautiful wings you have and begin to soar. Begin to move about in that air, in that Aquarian essence. Going about in the plasma, striking the little particles of stardust, the fairy dust, to begin to spring up and spring forth. Channels of life. It's like each thing that you hit is like a little particle of phosphorescence that when it emits the light, it opens up these little breaths of fresh air for you, for your soul, for your spirit, for your body and your mind. Being you, navigating life as you do, instead of being stuck on your laurels here thinking that you have to wait for anything. That doesn't work, does it? You're great at bringing things in, but we're already progressing into the season of air, and so it's time for you to get moving. This is what we're leaving behind. What's wild is, okay, so there's a progression, regression, but leading in to the ultimate victory. Okay, I'm looking down at them right here. So this is that old cobweb. It's the union between the way things are and the way you hope they'll be. All right, because we've got hope coming in over here on this Chariot card. We have the pink high heart and the emblem thereof, the emblazoned breast of your body, carrying forth this charge, this electricity. But there's also that bondage, inversion, spiritual bondage, sitting over your heart, Aquarius. But it's letting us know down beneath that attachment card, we have a 6 coming in. That's not for you. What is being served is not for you to take. I don't know if you've seen Percy Jackson Lightning Thief, but when they go into the casino, there are little tidbits, little nuggets, little nummies going around on the tray being served to everybody. Would you like some? Would you like some? And you'll be like, no, thank you. I don't plan on stopping here. I don't plan on staying here. This is not where I abide, nor where I dwell. I have a place that I'm going, a direction that I'm being called. So the games, the shenanigans, the putting your fortune in someone else's hand, hoping to open some big magic gate. It's like, I know where I'm going. I know what I'm here for. I may not be able to say it all right here, but I know it is right here. I know what that magic is. I've been carrying it a long time, so much so that it's come into divine order. But there's one amongst your fold that still haunts you. Okay. So we're going to run this way, which is not typical for my spread. So we're going back to move forward. But it is all in order because next comes 6, the mountain. What I like about this mountain is there's an invitation to come in, But it's like even the mountain is within the mountain. Kind of like making mountains out of molehills. It's in your mindset. But it's going down, it's stemming from your heart, the emptiness of your heart, longing for that divine partnership, the birds of a feather flock together, that type of thing. And it's something that's been unspoken, yet it seeps out in your every breath, like in your divine charge, your words, the activity, the life force of your words. Even though your words aren't saying it, it is in the particles of your breath. It is there, like Spirit says, I can't be fooled. I know it's there. So up above that, we have bags, something important such as a new job or a raise. And here, raise your mindset. Raise your mindset to know that they're more like you coming in. Maybe they too have been hiding their mountain within the mountain. Maybe they too have been stifled in their heart, set about for a different purpose, even though deep down inside wanting to be loved simply for who you are. Next, we come into number 7, into the unknown. Look at that blindfold. Although the curtain is lifted and everyone's watching, you don't know what you've just stepped into. There's a whole world behind you. There you are. Look. Look at that. Do you see that? You're on the game board. You're on the game board. What's playing you here? Your own energy is playing you here. It's destiny offering you an opportunity to choose your direction, your divinity. What role do you want to play in this, Aquarius? What role do you want to play? There's love all around, but you think no one sees it. There's something in your movement or your efforts believing that you have to get it right, choose it right, get yourself right, get the right person, that type of thing, like it is a game, like it's performance based, that type of thing I see going on here. But you've been blocking your deeper intuition, your gut instincts of trusting yourself. You've been undermining yourself, playing yourself, and almost kind of like they're saying playing up to others. Kind of like fishing, P-H-I-S-H, like little drops of information, trying to find out more to have an advantage, a little bit of a self-protection mode going on. But what's wild is up above it, there's a lot of wisteria here. That wistful longing, that longing for partnership, for the bird of a feather. But let me tell you, the rainbow is shining in on you. You are beautiful. You are magnificent. But all your colors, you've hidden them down deep. And you're like, the only way I'm going to shine is if I stay in the dark. Turn around, beautiful one. The light is right behind you. And the light is ready to embrace you. And you can still be the star and be in the light, because you know what you'll become? The sun. The sun shines bright because the sun is close. Draw close, my loved one. Draw close. And watch you begin to shine like the sun. Take the blinders off. Don't be afraid to see how others feel about you, to see their love for you, to be received, okay, my friend? Because up above it, we have the Odin, the All-Father card coming in. Dream, imagine, all is possible. Okay, so open that heart. There's a shackle over here on your spirit, over your heart, over the eyes of your heart. Take that shackle off. Take your limits off, baby. Come on in. Be your full color. No more wistful longing. No more shot in the dark. No more blip on the map thinking it's here today, gone tomorrow. It is not that. Life is more than a production. It is a grand experience. And you, my friend, are part of it. You are part of what makes this world fantastic and musical and lyrical and delightful and bright. You're part of the light that shines, that we can see all the color, all the beauty. Okay? So, next to that, we have number 26 coming in, the deep freeze. So, I don't know how to use better words. You're saying your strength has betrayed you. Your strength has betrayed you. Like, you're willing to die by your standards, that type of a thing. You're willing to wait until hell freezes over But the thing is, this is earth, and we're here to follow the cycles of wisdom, of earthly wisdom, not just the spiritual gifts that we have, but also to walk in our divine intellect that we are given, and to make, you're saying, the life support decisions that are necessary for that. To trust. It's not all in your hands. That's what's going on here. Here you're showing it not even in your hands at all. But this is destiny. Your divinity this time is the rainbow. It's all colors coming in. Being harmonized with yourself as opposed to this. So we need the warmth of life, that sun, your sunshine, right? Your star self to step into the light and to warm the land back up. To bring in your radiant color, to spring it forth and to return it to life, your connection with others. Let it be full, let it be earthly, let it be rich, let it be practical, not just all esoteric. Let it be meaningful and connecting, not just on purpose, on point, okay? So up above that we have woman, dealings or relationship with a woman. These cards are specific when they come in talking about that. So either it's you, right? Or it's someone that you're dealing with, whether you're a man or a woman showing up here. But it's that they're saying things are better than they seem. Things are better than they seem. I want to get a little more on this. Let's get a credit card on woman here for Aqua. Truth. Okay, so maybe there's someone who's been speaking a little bit of that to you about live it up, loosen up, join in, have a little fun, and you're like, step off. I know how to do it here. I know what I'm doing. That's a bit of what I'm hearing picking up on. Let me see. I want to just got to get a little bit more into that. Aqua, let's see. Yeah. So they're saying it's time to take action, to trust yourself, and to, they're talking about a lot of hindsight, that if what that person's been saying is true, right, take a look back with objectivity, okay? Let some hindsight, let a bit of that move through, and see what they're saying. See if it does match up and line up. And see it without the distaste in your mouth. See it without judging yourself. You're just looking for judgment, meaning clarity, perspective of knowing how to proceed, how to move forward in this energy, how to trust your spirit, not just your experience, okay? Because your experience has been holding out on you. Remember how it was showing that there's one here that you got to watch out for? That one, it may be you. It may be a certain bent, a certain notion, a certain part of yourself that it creeps back up, and a little while later you're like, did I really just say that again? Did I really just repeat that again? Can I delete that now? I want to change my mind. That type of an energy. Okay, that's what I'm seeing picking up on here. So next to Deep Freeze 26, we have 27. Remember these things proceeding forward? Like this is a later era in time. We have home coming in. And this is where you're going to the places abundant, beautiful, very earthly, very verdant, alive, magical, mystical, right here on earth. You know, leaving that dark cosmic energy, leaving that game and having to make the right choice, make the right move, always be on point, with intention, that type of thing. They say intend to live, intend to be happy, intend to be free, and then begin to walk in it, begin to move in it, begin to let your spirit lead you and guide you and take action in this, okay? And to bring color like this. To bring color to this barren world, to this world that sort of froze over without that liveliness that is you. When you draw near and you draw close, your sun warms it all up, and your wisdom begins to step forth. Your wisdom watches over your home, all right? And your heart starts to open. time starts moving in your favor, and life truly begins. It says, welcome life. Welcome life. And the feather of destiny. Okay? So life is kind of destiny saying, let me have a little hand in this. Let me have a little say in this. Let me step in this some. Relinquish some of the control. Okay? The control over your heart. Who you're going to partner with and how it's going to be. Because you're like, I ain't going to have none of this. Da, 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 da. And here comes that flare. Here comes that, when hell freezes over. But the irony is, this is the energy you've been walking in. How intentional, how well equipped is that? Okay? That's what they're wanting you to see and to realize, so that maybe you'll take your blinders off. Okay? And let your radiance shine. Come down to earth. Be a human. See that all things are possible, and watch how life steps right up to the plate. How your guidance and all that becomes like transformed and merged into the earthly realm right along with you. And it sets you free from this bondage. Okay, because you cannot move forth like this, yoked like that. So down here, it's interesting because with these two, we have the Chariot and the King of Wands coming in. They're coming in like this. Okay, so they're kind of flanking this side of where you're going and what that energy and that intent is to mean, is what you're saying. The mother of the wolves, the mother of the wolves, the two bands. Give me a second here. Ammonite. So you're telling me you've grown comfortable trusting your mistrust, because that reiteration that it proves itself to be true. Now, that's what you're telling me here. That's your reality proving itself to be true. What we believe we will see, reticular activating system. And they're asking you to back up and see how has that turned out for you? How has this played out for you? Putting it up into a fortune, into the little hands of fate. You're like, no, they're trying. Destiny here is inviting you in your divinity, in your bold, bright color, in your coming along and beginning to dance with life, beginning to divine with life, beginning to decide with life. Not being made to do something, not being forced to go anywhere. Look at this, you're free. You're free. You may see that fence line, but who's to say that you're in that fence, right? It's all wild and free out here. Here's all the wildflowers. Inside there, that's the cultivated grass. That's inside the fence. You're outside the fence here. You're free, honey. You are free. But see, that mistrust you think is what has helped you throughout the ages. But it is what has frozen you here. It is what has petrified you. Which is odd that this chariot is just sitting, waiting for its bid. Waiting to be bid a new day. All right? So, that's what's had you petrified. And thank goodness the King of Wands has come in to warm you up. This is what you look like in your radiance. I think it's pretty fun. What you think, Aquarius? I like it. Look at that. Look at your divine wisdom, your mirrored truth. It's not just believed to be that way. It is the genuine, full-on truth. It is reiterated. It is well matched. It is perfected, is what you're telling me here. And it aligns your mind consciously through all the layers on one page together, communicating, honed, harmonized, and moving in one breath, in one body, in one soul. Not having to pick and choose, but being merged. Letting your pure, perfect light be shown in its facets, in all of its glory. You looking fun there, Aquarius. I love it. I love it. Show up in all your glory, honey. We want to see you. We want our world to spring to color. We want your world to spring to color. We want you to be verdant and alive, full of action and mirth and life, and enjoying being a part of the decision making, co-creating. Bringing in your love, your birds of a feather, all that going on, bringing in your power, your multiplicitous power to restore and to heal others. Okay? So let's get a card going out for you. For Aquarius going forward in this magnificence of the King of Wands here. Hang on. One's already turned. Oh, that is hilarious. I saw my other deck and I was like, should I pick one of that? They said, no, go through these, go through these. And look what happened. Look, this is what I was shuffling. And look what's in here. So it has to do with the leg up. Give yourself a chance. Try it on for size. Try it on for size. Overrule your mistrust for a minute and quietly observe and watch. Take that perspective, that objective perspective in your hindsight to see how, the bondage, how it has played out, how it has, like, hell frozen over, that type of thing. Where, yes, you may have learned wisdom, but look, when you go with the flow, wisdom comes with. Wisdom comes with. You will not be without. That is a faux show. Look at this. Look at your magnificent self. This is what it's like when you step into the light, when you come into the light of day, and you come out to play and not be played, my friend. Hey, this is Joy saying I love you. Bye, Aquarius.